Emmerdale spoilers, Danny Miller discusses Aaron Dingle's new storyline. Recent years have been less than kind to Aaron Dingle in Emmerdale. In fact, since childhood, he has had to deal with little else other than constant trauma. As a result of destructive events which have impacted on his mental health, viewers have seen Aaron and deal with his pain through self-harm on more than one occasion. But as he finds a new outlet through boxing with his uncle Zach, could he have found a way to fight back against his demons and bring them under control? Danny Miller, who plays him, reckoned that it could be the key. He explained, "It's a much healthier way of dealing with things. People are worried that he might overtrain and do himself some damage in terms of health or boxing-related injuries, but actually, this helps with his aggression. It makes him channel everything into this training and he quite enjoys it." He continued, "His uncle Zach is the apple of his eye, he really looks up to him. He has had his own mental illness and Aaron knows that he has lived his life. He also knows how good he is at boxing too. Zach is older but he can teach him the techniques and the moves in the ring. So he can help both as a role model and a coach." So what was it like to be filming something a little different for Aaron that involved releasing that angst that he so often has to play in a more controlled manner? Danny enthused, "It was really good. The barn has been made to look like an old gym with training gear, the punch bag and cobwebs. It's really cool actually. It could have looked corny but it's actually quirky. I love working with Steve Halliwell too, he's a legend in his own right." He went on, "I watch boxing every weekend but it's not until you give it a go that you realize how easily you can get knocked out in that ring. We had a couple of fight coordinators over the couple of blocks and they tell you how to throw the punches. You do it to the best of your ability. If I had known it was coming up, I might have taken up a bit of training to prepare myself. But it's something really different and a lighter way to come away from the dark character Aaron can be and the stories he gets. It's nice to have a laugh with Steve and Adam gets involved too, so it's a nice new dynamic both for me and Aaron." So where is this heading for Aaron? Could he follow in Zach's footsteps and try and take the sport further and engage in real bouts? Danny pondered, "I don't see why not. Aaron thinks it's a cool way of working out but also something that he could be very good at. He has an addictive personality so it might be a case of whether he will take it too far, but it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I think we just wanted to show a different way of dealing with emotions, particularly for people who are self-harming. Exercise and particularly boxing can be good ways of helping control it. However, the sport is obviously an exhausting one and even filming the intense scenes got Danny all hot and bothered." He smiled, "They started off spraying water on me to simulate sweat, but when it came round to my shots later, they didn't have to. You don't realize how much effort you have to put in. Also you don't want to look like an idiot in front of millions of people, so I was putting my all into it. I just hope it looks good. It's something really different for me as an actor."